successional planting here. Well, at least following one crop with another. Here's the overwintering broad beans, which we've begun eating. These are pretty good. This is 15th of May today. And down here, there's not too much wind noise. Julia's just digging a channel in between us. Obviously this is the path we've walked on. So you're digging this up, Julia. So what's going to happen now?
Well, I've been given some climbing French bean plants.
Yeah.
It's very windy at the moment. I want to plant them out straight away. These standing broad beans will give them a little bit of protection from the wind and the worst of the sun while they're getting established. So it's a principle called having a nurse crop. You use an existing crop or a crop that's just finishing, and then you plant or sow in between the rows.
Yeah.
Obviously it's going to make it a bit more tricky. We're going to be picking these beans over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to walk carefully between the rows. And then when we've finished taking the beans from these, by that time the French beans should be established.
Yeah.
And then we can just cut the tops off of the rows either side of the French beans.
Just cut them off and leave the roots there.
Leave the roots in. They've got the nitrogen fixing nodules on the roots of these leguminous plants. And then the French beans can grow away unhampered. Right.
So that's like hot bedding or hot desking, you know, we're just moving things quickly after another to avoid leaving bare soil, try and, you know, get the maximum productivity out of the soil. Okay, great. The wind is very strong today. If it wasn't, we'd be spraying the apples because they are being attacked by a range of horrible insect pests.
And just a word about crop rotation. People might worry that I'm putting beans in where there's already been beans.
Yeah.
But every year I rotate all the vegetables.
Yeah.
So I sometimes do this hot bedding within the bean break. I will put beans successionally this year, but then next year we'll all move on. And I do the same with the onions, for example, where I take out onions, I will be sowing spring onions and putting in some carrots in that same
beans. There's onions. There's potatoes, and they'll all be moved around next year.
Yeah.